While most of us call an ex or the one who got away when we've had one too many, Caitlyn Jenner calls, wait for it, the Kardashians. If you're of legal drinking age, then you probably have drunk dialed someone at a time or two. And hey, I've done it myself. However, this next story about Caitlyn Jenner is definitely an interesting one. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. Time to catch up with Caitlyn. Okay, so it's no secret that Caitlyn Jenner's relationship with the Kardashians is a strained one. Essentially, ever since she released her tell-all book that made some pretty explosive claims about Kris, she's basically been ostracized from the family. Aside from Kylie's birthday party that Kim made sure to document Caitlyn attended, we rarely see all of the Kard Jenners as one big happy family anymore. However, that doesn't stop Caitlyn from calling them whenever she's had too much to drink. And I'm not talking water. A source recently spoke to OK Magazine and said, quote, "Kate's still upset about being frozen out of the family, and it tends to bother her even more when she drinks." The source went on to say once she gets a little, quote, liquid courage in her, she tends to call up her former stepdaughters and Mama Kris. Ah, liquid courage. It's a blessing and a curse. But talk about some awkward drunk phone calls. And as you can imagine, they don't go well. The source went on to say Caitlyn just, quote, wants to make things right, but nobody feels like having late night heart-to-hearts with her. Apparently, they all try to, quote, end the combos as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm sure they do. First of all, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney all have children they need to be taken care of. And after the things Caitlyn said about Kris, you know they have no interest in speaking to her. The source continued talking about Kris, insinuating that she's the one who hates the phone calls the most. The source went on to say, quote, Kris thinks it's insulting to get these booze-fueled phone calls, and she's getting sick of it. I have to admit, I'm kind of on Mama Kris and the rest of the Kardashian sisters' side on this one. Technically, Caitlyn is only blood related to Kendall and Kylie, and although her relationship with them has changed in recent years for obvious reasons, they still maintain one now. In fact, we recently saw Caitlyn and Kylie hanging out on Instagram. However, she does not have any relation to Khloe, Kourtney, and Kim, and yes, while she was there for them during a large portion of their lives, she kind of burned her relationship with them when she trashed Kris, and you can't blame the girls for standing by their mom. Plus, I think if Caitlyn truly wanted to patch things up with this side of the family, you think she'd find a better way to do so rather than drunk calling them. Even if she isn't in a place to meet with the Kardashians face to face, you think she would at least want to make sure she has her wits about her when she calls. Or maybe it's just been my experience that alcohol only enhances problems rather than solves them. Alright, you guys, I want to hear all your thoughts here on this report that Caitlyn Jenner calls the Kardashians when she's had one too many. Do you believe this or think there's no way she's calling them at all? Let me know in the comments below. For more on the Kardashians, check out our story on the oldest sisters over-dramatizing their feud for ratings this season. And for more celeb news, subscribe now.